Hello everyone and welcome back to Spawn Chunks, the series trying to turn the spawn chunks into a sugarcane farm. I know we haven't made much progress on that, but we are slowly getting there, building up this infrastructure. As you can see behind me, the iron farm is still working, bringing us in the iron for all those rails and things. And if I just switch back to first person, I can drop down here in my little water stream. Oh, don't drown. And yeah, this is the mob farm we built last episode, and I've been AFKing a fair bit. And I've just added this storage system because it was getting a bit annoying. I think this is spider eyes. So you don't actually get many spider eyes when you kill them from full damage. And yeah, so we've got these sorted out. It's just putting on all the arrows because that was how I did it, because we already had chests set up and things. So yeah, that's one little change I've made. I've also been, well, while I'm at the mob farm, the iron farm's always working, so gathered quite a bit of iron. I've moved a little bit back to base, but not very much. Oh, and the world has appeared to stop loading. I'll just wait here for a minute. Give it a chance to catch up. Okay, you can see our villagers over there walking about. Nice, it's caught up, so we can fly again. And yeah. Yeah, apologies for the slow stuff. So you might be able to see some changes I've made down here. Yeah, so I got rid of the little mountain here just because it was kind of just like a too wide little thing that, yeah, it just didn't look very good. And I planted a bit of sugarcane just because, you know, I'm going to need sugarcane. And when I'm around the base and things, it's good to have it growing. And I also built a wheat farm down here, like the potato farm. I just thought this area looked like it needed it. Yeah, and now it's definitely looking a lot better, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, that looks lovely, doesn't it? That looks really, really nice. And yeah, so they're the sort of things I've been doing. One of the main reasons I've been grinding up the mob farm so much is because I'm trying to get together a lot of wood for a project coming up. Maybe in a few episodes, I don't know. We are getting there. It just takes so long to get a lot of wood, you see. Like, this farm is good at getting wood. Like, it collects the wood quickly, but the problem is getting the saplings to run the farm. Yeah, it just takes a little while. As you can see, like, I've been growing them and then obviously cutting it down and then putting it in there and then running the saplings, and then you're out of bone meal and you have to go AFK at the bone farm again and things. So I don't know, maybe I could come up with a better solution to this sort of problem, but I want to keep going on with the progress. So anyway, now you're all caught up. Yeah, last episode we said we were going to be working on a storage system so we can dig out, or start digging out, the spawn chunks. I don't imagine I'll be able to do it today because that is going to be several 100,000 blocks. So yeah, with that, let's get into the episode. As I was saying, we are building ourselves a shulker box sorting system. Hard to say that. And yeah, we're going to build it just behind me, just there. In this area here, and yeah, I think this is going to be a good area for it. It's relatively close to the house, not on top of the house, because I've built it in a redstone testing world, although it's not really a testing world, it's just creative. I just sort of build anything in it. And yeah, you know, it's not like, it's quite big, so I didn't want to build it like under my house or something. It would just take over. But yeah, I can maybe put it here and then come up with a design for some sort of encompassing building. But as I've added some farms in and stuff, I think it's just gonna, you know, like, complete this area a little bit, and maybe I'll add some more buildings over there in the future, and we'll end up with a little sort of settlement and then the big sugarcane farm over there. Yeah, and then I've spent the last while, like, since I've designed it, collecting resources, which is what's in this shulker box. And yeah, now we just have to build it. Sun setting, so I'll gather that. But yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna get on with building that, and I'll catch up with you when we made some progress on it. I keep standing in these long grasslands, but yeah. Anyway, back to the progress. Okay, so we have done some progress. I'll just talk you through it. So we have built ourselves some shulker box loaders. Yep, shulker box loaders, not unloaders. And yeah, the design's by Borkon. I'll make sure to put the video in the description, or the video link or whatever. And yeah, I think it's a really good design. It's really easy to build, and yeah, it is tileable if you want it to be, but I just think chests look better this way. Um, and I mean, obviously it's less space efficient, but we're not really going for sorting every item in the game or anything, so it doesn't really matter. It's only, 12 long, so we can have it looking nice. And yeah, so that's that. And yeah, so we've got eight modules because we're gonna have grass, dirt, stone, cobblestone, all the weird new stone types, probably not new anymore, and cobbled deep slate because, well, I keep going and mining and have a lot of that, so it's just a good idea. And I think this is the chest where all the unwanted items, so they'll work their way around, and if they don't get sorted out, then they'll end up in the system. And yeah, so that's cool. I'm going to be building the sorting system next, which is going to go on top of this. And yeah, then I'll show you guys that once it's done. And one thing to note is I have a bit of a cold at the moment, so yeah, apologies if I'm sniffing or sound a bit bunged up or anything. I'm trying my best. Okay, so as you can see, I have built in the sorting system, and I've even put the items in. I can't show you that very easily, but I have done. You can rest assured. But I think this thing is really starting to look pretty cool, actually. I don't know if it needs a building. Or maybe I'll, like, dress up the ground around it and clear some grass or something. But it just looks so industrial and, like, really cool. I love it. It looks wicked, like all these hoppers and... yeah, it's awesome. And then you'll, like, walk down and grab what you need and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with how we're doing, how this is coming along. And yeah, so the next step is to, I think, build the shulker box unloader. And the plan is, so basically, when you've been digging and doing all of that stuff, you'll come up here, and on one side there'll be a barrel or chest to put your full shulker boxes and all your items. And then there is going to be another box where what's the word? Another barrel. That's the word. Apologies. This cold is really messing with my head. Right, so you'll have another barrel here, and yeah, so you'll have your shulker box unloaded, and the items will go do all the way around here. And yeah, the ones that you don't like or the system doesn't like, will get popped into this barrel up here. And yeah, maybe I'll have like a little chest next to it or something with shulker boxes, and you can take the items that you don't want, or the system doesn't want, and yeah, you can put them in the house. So that's the plan, and yeah, I'm going to get on with building the next step. Okay, so as you can see up there, we've got our little barrel thing done. And yeah, this is all done. This should all be working. So we're going to do a little test. But yeah, I mean, it just looks crazy, doesn't it? I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. Right, so I'm going to work my way up to the top, and we can do a little test. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, it just looks awesome. This light here is something I've added, which it basically detects whether any module, any of these barrels doesn't have shulker boxes in. I don't have enough shulker boxes at the moment to fill the system. But it's basically just like a detector light, like, oh, you're low on shulker boxes, you need to go around and fill it up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's telling me you're low on shulker boxes at the moment, which obviously I am because I haven't put any in. Right, so if we just try, so obviously we sort out dirt. We don't want it to take too long, so let's put 10 dirt. We know that it doesn't accept gunpowder, and I guess we could also, we know it accepts diorite, so, let's only put a couple in there, and maybe less dirt. Now we've got more items in. So I've done my digging, I come here, and yeah, let's see how we do. So we put that in, shulker box is gone, and it's being unloaded right now. So it's been unloaded, items are in the system, and yeah, they should work their way around, and we just wait here. So we put gunpowder in, didn't we? We put 2 gunpowder, so okay, that sounds like the dropper elevator. There's 1, and I think 1 gets stuck somewhere down here, which was happening on my testing one. I wasn't really sure how to fix it. yeah, it gets stuck there. But it's fine because if another item came through, that would get pushed up. It just means there's always going to be an item left in there, but I'm not really too fussed if I, have like a deep slate brick or something in there that's stopping it working. But that's fine. And yeah, so if we come down here now, I'm pretty sure this was dirt. Yep, so the dirt's gone there. And which one was diorite? I'm not sure. Let's try that one. Nope. That one? Nope. That one? That's dirt. Wait, why is there dirt in there? Oh, there's probably some dirt from when I was building it. Oh, I didn't have enough diorite. Yeah. So, hang on. Yeah, I didn't have over 41 diorite. So, yeah, if I was to do that, there you go. It counts down to 41. And we end up with diorite here. And finally, this is where the empty shulker boxes go. So you come down and you can grab yourself some empty shulker boxes, because obviously a full shulker box takes time to unload. So we're not going to be worrying about, okay, I'm going to take it at the entrance. You can come down here and grab it at the same sort of time that you can come down here and grab a shulker box of your materials. So yeah, I mean, look at it. It's just awesome. It looks incredible. I love it. And yeah, I'm gonna have a little view of it from further away. But yeah, it's just awesome, isn't it? It's really cool. And that's definitely gonna help with sorting out the resources from digging out all of that. I haven't thought about sand. I guess maybe I could swap out the cobbled deep slate for now, because like cobbled deep slate is like something you're gonna get mining, like when you go mining for it. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's just such a cool build. I'm really happy with it. I'm not sure if I want, like, I'm thinking rather than building a building around it, which like will hide the sort of crazy redstone industrial vibes, I might just like, find a block, maybe wood or something, and like I was saying, do the floor and maybe the wall at the back, and kind of just like make it look more finished rather than just a structure just sat on some dirt and stone. But I think I might keep it out to the elements just because it looks sick. Which does mean I need to get some torches out around that, because otherwise a creeper's going to blow it up and I'm like, oh god, I have to try and figure out how to rebuild a bit. But yeah, that's the shulker sorting system. So what next? Well, as you can see, I do want to start digging soon. I do want to start the big dig, as it's going to be known. And yeah, to do that, well, I'm either going to need to go and repair this hundreds of times, or I'm going to need to have a lot of tools. And I'm thinking, if I get back over there, in that little building there, I will be able to cure some villagers, is my plan. Cure some villagers, and yeah, we should be able to get loads of shovels and diamond pickaxes and just get them all to efficiency 5. Maybe Unbreaking 3 if I can cure them enough times. And yeah, then we should be able to just, make ourselves loads of tools that we don't care if they break. And then we can literally just dig. Oh, tool's broken. Go to a shulker box, get out another shovel. Keep digging. Oh, it's broken. And just keep that cycle. And it'll make everything quicker. So, I will see you guys over in the village. Okay, so apparently I never pressed start recording, which is annoying, but it happens. We're all human. So this guy here is the efficiency 5 guy, and he's on his way to being cured once. And yeah, I've got myself some potions made up. And yeah, I said that a nice bonus was, well, from cutting down all the trees for saplings to get loads of apples. So I've got myself some gapples, as they're known. And then in here, you may see a cleric just there. Yeah, and I'm just thinking, rotten flesh, emeralds. If I cure them up a few times, I might be able to get myself a bit of an emerald machine going, which is going to be really cool. And yeah, so this is my little system. Basically, you just have 2 rails next to each other with a powered rail there. A button, and then you send them in. Get out of line of sight of the zombie. Zombie kills him. Becomes a zombie villager. And then you press the button, and now he is out of range of being killed again. But he's getting cured. So that's that. It's a shame I lost. Well, didn't lose. I just didn't press record. But anyway, it happens. And yeah, that's kind of the process. That's what's going on. So I'm just going to be doing this for a bit. And yeah, then we can see what we end up with. Okay, so we're in our little breeding cave for all the villagers. And yeah, we have done quite a bit of, well, we've done 9 cures, as you can see from the apples. We had 18 to start with. And yeah, where is he? Not there. So it's this guy. So we've got this guy to sell me one flesh for 1 emerald, which is great. I already bought some with some I had. So he's a little bit of an emerald machine. And then we got the efficiency 5 man and the silk flesh man. And yeah, I mean we want silk touch for collecting brass on the shovels, and also probably stone, just because yeah, cobblestone, you know, you can make a generator or something, but stone, if you want to do smooth stone or anything in the build, yeah, it's just better to have it. But yeah, this guy I think I had to cure 5 or 6 times, which was pretty crazy. The librarians were much better, but yeah, that means we can now do that, get ourselves a hell of a load of bookshelves. Probably didn't need that many. That was a bit stupid of me. Oh well, I'll just go get some rotten flesh. And yeah, then we can get ourselves a couple of silk touch books. There you go, 3 silk touch books, and where is he? In the corner there. 3 efficiency 5 books, and boom. Just like that, we have, yeah, we now just need a guy that does tools. I'm pretty sure there's a guy who does tools in the main building. But maybe I'll just capture one of these freestanding guys and get them cured up. Although, to be honest, it's probably just easier to capture the guy from the big room. So, I'm going to do that. But as you can see, we've got ourselves set up a nice little thing. And maybe I'll do another cleric. But cleric just take a very, very long time. So, yeah, I'm going to go capture that guy, and yeah, then we can get to work on making some tools. Okay, so we have got, well, we've got 4 guys. This guy's now selling me the items we need, so I guess we go for 2 shovels and 2 pickaxes. Oh, that sounds like he did his. Yes, nice. So now I can go bing, and look at that. I'm absolutely loaded off rotten flesh. And yeah, maybe we get another efficiency 5 book, and yeah, I mean that's pretty great. Now we just gotta make it whole. I'm just gonna do that. I don't know if this is. Do you remember in episode 2 when I was talking about villagers and all that sort of stuff? I imagine this isn't what Mojang had in mind when they added villagers to the game. Sort of like a I mean, it's not a cage. We're not going to call it a cage, okay? You didn't hear that it was a cage anywhere, okay? Yeah, let's just remember that this is definitely not a cage. But yeah, they're in here, and it's a good way of keeping them separate since I've done them. But on a more positive note, on a nicer note, over here, the village is going to end up getting destroyed, isn't it? Because, well, you know, this is our border. This is all going to be sugarcane on the inside, as you can see here. And yeah, so all of this is getting torn down. And I do like this village. It's pretty useful. Villages are useful. And I was thinking maybe I'll build them pods or something. I don't know if I'm going to do that now or at a later date. Probably at a later date, because I've been doing a lot of villager stuff. And I want to try and wrap this episode up as we are running low on time. But yeah, I imagine these guys are all going to have their own pod, and maybe even the guys inside will end up with their own pod. So, you know, the definitely not a cage is only temporary. Yeah, this is cool. We've got this stuff, and yeah, we've got our books and things. So yeah, we can head over to the spider spawner and grind up some levels. I've had to build this whole thing out because these iron golems started like sprinting at the zombies, villagers and stuff, and it was stressful. But no one died. They're all okay. So that's a win. Okay, guys. So we've just got back from the spider spawner, and if I hop into my inventory, you can see we have got ourselves the tools all enchanted. And you may also notice I chucked Unbreaking 3 on there. I haven't cured that guy, but I just thought, you know what? I'm going to end up having to keep buying these things so regularly and spending a lot of time at a pretty terrible XP farm. And the Unbreaking 3 kind of turns it into the equivalent of like 3 pickaxes, I think. So I think it was worth it. I'm sure you'll all think it was worth it too. So yeah, that's that. This is wrapping up the episode. We have unfortunately run out of time, but I do hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to grow the channel, and yeah, if you want to keep back and seeing more SC action, then yeah, hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot, and yeah, I'm really grateful to I think the 18 of you that have done that already. And yeah, as always, I've been SC Crafting. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week.